Hi, I'm Mara Keisling, the Executive Director of the National Center for Transgender Equality, coming to you from Washington, D.C. There's a lot going on for transgender people, and I want to talk to you today about how we're going to face it, how we're going to fight back. Congress went into session last year here in D.C., and they started off by trying to change the ethics rules to just benefit themselves. Why I'm telling you that is because people all over the country spoke up, stood up, yelled, talked to their members of Congress, and they backed down. Speaking up matters, and we're going to have to do that. You're going to start getting action alerts from NCTE. I hope you think about doing them. You're going to see a lot of action alerts from us, and every one of them is going to be important. This week they're starting on nominations. That means they're looking to confirm President-elect Trump's cabinet. And we have to be part of this conversation. The people he has appointed are almost all anti-LGBT. Some of them have specifically said horrible things about transgender people and funded horrible things that have happened to transgender people. And it is not okay for this to happen without people speaking up on our behalf. And it has to be all of us speaking up on our behalf. When the American with Disabilities Act passed in 1990, there was bad transgender stuff in it because we didn't have a voice. We didn't have an organized voice like NCTE, but we didn't even have a lot of individual voices who could speak up. We do now, and we have to use that. At the federal administrative level, there's a lot of concern about a lot of the good policies that we've had implemented during the Obama administration going away. That may be. I assume they're going to try to repeal and revoke a lot of them. We are going to fight every one. We're going to make sure they follow the procedures. We are going to try to stop them. We are going to try to decelerate or slow them down, and we're going to try to mitigate them when things do go through. We're going to need your help for that. When Health and Human Services was doing their really great anti-discrimination healthcare rules last year, 3,000 trans people provided their stories to stand up with us. And that mattered, and it was even mentioned that 3,000 trans people had done this. It matters so much that we speak out, and we're going to be asking you to do that. We are monitoring the federal government very, very carefully, and we will be calling on you to help with that. And then last, I just want to talk about what's happening in the states. At the beginning of every year when the state legislative sessions start, lots of bills are introduced of lots of different kinds. And this year, as we expected, there are a lot of anti-trans bills being introduced. Not just bathroom bills, there's some birth certificate bills and some other things. They're all bad. We're going to fight every single one of them. NCTE has hired a field organizer who's going to be on the ground in some key states where we think we can particularly do a good job. But also, please know, we're going to ask you for your help. We're going to ask you to stand up in your state and fight this nonsense. We think a lot of states are going to look twice at this and not want to do to their state what North Carolina did to itself. But we're going to have to be telling them that. We're going to have to be telling them all the arguments that we know work. And we're going to have to be standing up for ourselves. So watch for that. And please, if you consider it, please go to transequality.org. And at the very top of the page, it says, Pledge to Fight Back. That's what we have to do. NCTE has pledged to fight back. I have pledged to fight back, and we hope you pledge to fight back. That's where our action alerts are going to be. There's going to be a lot more of them than there usually are because we're fighting back a lot over the coming months, and we really hope you're with us. I want everybody to remember how far we have come as a community, how far so many of us have come as individuals, and I want us to remember that none of us have come this far to only come this far. We are not done yet. We are not done moving forward. Right now, we may be facing a little bit of backsliding, but we need to mitigate that. We need to slow it down, and we need to stop it, and we need to look for opportunities to move forward. And that involves all of us standing together and fighting back. I hope you consider taking the pledge to fight back. And watch over the coming weeks and months for more videos like this to keep you up to date. Thank you so much.